Welcome to Jonathan online class. In this video, we have maths on the board to solve. Then looking at the questions we have on the board, the questions are drawn from indices, that is exponential functions, and it has to do with indices equation or indical equations. Now, many people are still finding it difficult to tackle or solve problems involving equations in indices, and are still making requests that we give more examples and analysis on that. So that is why we have to bring up this. Now let's look at it quickly. We are given in question A to evaluate 343 raised to the power of x minus 2 is equal to 49 raised to the power of 0.5. Then question 2 says 5 raised to the power of square root of 3x plus 1 is equal to 625. So solving a solution to number 1, for A, we are given that 343 raised to the power of x minus 2 is equal to 49 raised to the power of 0.5. Now, when you are solving indices, you look at it very well to know if you are going to make the base equivalent or the powers equivalent and balance your equation. Okay? Now, having seen 49 here, it gives me an instant that 7 might have a function to do with what? 343. So let me check if 7 can raise to the power of a certain number to give me 343. And let's work it out. Of course, 7 times 7 is 49. Then 49 times 7, 7 times 9 is 63, right? 3 carries 6. 7 times 4 is 28 plus 6, I have 34. So this shows me that 7 raised to the power 3, which is 7 times 7 times 7 is equals to 343. Good. Having that knowledge, again, I have raised to the power of 0.5 here. Do not be confused by this. 0.5 simply implies 1 over 2. So, how? 0.5 is equal to 5 over 10. This decimal is 1, this digit is 0. The lowest term is what? 1 over 2. So simply 0.5 is equivalent to half, which is 1 over 2. So this becomes, by this now, I'm now having that 3 raised to the power of, 343 raised to the power of x minus 2 is equal to 49 raised to the power of 1 over 2. Because 0.5 is what? 1 over 2. Then if I proceed, I will now have this. So taking it up, continue. I will now have that 343 raised to the power of x minus 2 is equal to 49 raised to the power of 1 over 2 simply means square root of 49. Because if I have x raised to the power 1 over 2, it's the same thing as saying square root of what? X. So with that knowledge, I will have here square root of 49. Simple. Now, when I continue further, I will now have that here, I will now have that 343 raised to the power of x minus 2 is equal to square root of 49 is what? 7. This is what I have. Square root of 49 is 7. That is plus or minus 7. I'm taking the positive here. Now breaking this one further, recall that we said that here 7 raised to the power of 3 bracket x minus 2 is equal to 7 here. And the 7, any number, whole number, is raised to the power of 1. So this is 7 raised to the power of what? 1. Very important, because any number raised to the power of 1 is that same number. Because we are dealing in indices, so we give it its own power, which is 1. Okay, remember how we got this? That 7 times 7 is what? 49. And 49 times another 7 gives us 343, like I explained earlier. So having this now, you can see that this goes with this. That the base goes with the base. So we are left with 3 bracket x minus 2 is equal to 1. Wow! So 3 times x is what? 3x minus 3 times 2 is 6 is equal to 1. Then we collect like terms. Then we have 3x is equal to 1. When this comes this side, it comes plus 6. Therefore, 3x is equal to 1 plus 6 is what? 7. Leaving us finally finding the value of x with the value by the coefficient of x. Therefore, our x is equal to 7 over 3. Or 3 divided 7, 2 whole number 1 over 3. That is it. So this is our x. So the unknown value x here is 7 over 3 or 2 whole number 1 over 3. Then for number B is very simple. Number B says that 5 raised to the power of square root of 3x plus 1 is equal to 625. Of course, once I see 5 here and see 625, I know that 5 can raise the power of a number to give me 625. The question is that what is that number? When I check it out, you can see that 5 times 5 is 25. Then 25 times 5. 5 times 5, 25. I write 5 carries 2. 5 times 2 is 10. I have plus 2. I have 12. 125. So I have 5 times 5, 25 times 5, 125. Then 125 times 5. 5 times 5, you have 25. Write 5, carry 2. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 2. You have 12. Write 2. Carry 1. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 1. Have 6. So by virtue of this, I have deduced that 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 is equal to what? 625. Which means 5 raised to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4. So breaking this further, I will now have that 5 raised to the power of 3x plus 1 is equal to 5 raised to the power of 4. Because 5 raised to the power of 4 gives me 625 from my analysis here. Then you can see that the base is against this base. So I'm left with this. Therefore, x square root of 3x plus 1 is equal to what? Is equal to 4. So simply, I can see that opposite of square root is what? Square. So what we have here, I'll have that 3x plus 1 is equal to 4 raised to the power of 2, 4 square. When this square root goes this side, it becomes what? Square. So solving for that, I have that 3x plus 1 is equal to 4 square is 16, so that 3x is equal to 16 minus 1. So when 3x is equal to 16 minus 1, then I have that 3x is equal to 15. And when 3x is equal to 15, if 3x is equal to 15, therefore x is equal to 15 over 3. X is equal to what? 5. So for number 2. So you can see that for number 2, our x is equal to what? 5. So for number 1 question, x is 7 over 3. For number 2 question, or B, x is equal to what? 5. So this is very simple. I believe with this solution, you'll be able to tackle similar challenges involving indices, equations in indices. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the notification button for updates so that you'll be informed or notified each time I upload new videos. Do not forget to comment, like, and share. Also,